How's it going, everyone? And in today's video I just wanted to talk about someone who hasn't really been talked about in a while, and it's someone who was one of the most popular rappers back in 2018, and that is Mr. Gazzy Garcia, aka Eskedet, aka Jetski, aka Lilium Pumpernickel, aka Lil Pump. Now, Lil Pump was a pretty relevant rapper up until Harvard Dropout. After he released Harvard Dropout, he hasn't really released much music at all. And what he has been releasing has just been flops. Now, first of all, what we have to do is go back to Lil Pump's come up and see how he was originally coming up and everything. Now, originally, he was friends with Smoke Perp. Smoke Perp was a rapper, and Lil Pump was just his friend. He just kind of hung around with Smoke Perp. And he got popular originally by everyone saying, "Yo, who is this dude? Who is this crazy dude hanging out with Smoke Perp?" And it kind of became a meme. And then he started making music. And then blew up with Gucci Gang. And Lil Pump has always been one of those gimmicky rappers. He was the type of artist to always clout chase heavily. Now, he originally did it with finesse, but as time went on, he would just get more and more lazy about it. Now, he did originally start off the clout chasing by doing really insane stunts, like shooting a gun out of a car window and stuff like that, and I noticed his decline in popularity started when he kind of slowed down the antics and just started doing more not he stopped doing the crazy stuff. He was still doing social media antics, but not as dangerous or as troublesome as it was. I don't know if he matured some and realized if he kept pushing the boundaries with these stunts it would eventually get him into legal trouble or what. But first we gotta talk about his actual music. Leading up to Harvard Dropout, Lil Pump was dropping singles pretty consistently. After Harvard Dropout, I think he's released maybe 5 songs. There was Post to Do, which he actually uploaded on his YouTube channel. No one, no one cared about that track. And the only music video he's uploaded to his YouTube channel since then has been the music video for Illuminati. And yes, it did get a lot of views. I think it's sitting at around close to 50 million at this point, which isn't as big as Lil Pump once was, but it's still a pretty good number. And after that, he hasn't really released anything on his YouTube channel. He has dropped songs, but he drops them in a very, very strange way now. Oh yeah, and by the way, no one liked Illuminati either. But the way Lil Pump drops music now is he'll upload it to SoundCloud first, which I don't know why, because SoundCloud is a dead platform. I don't know anyone who still uses SoundCloud in 2019, 2020, 2021. I don't know anyone who still uses SoundCloud. I don't even post on SoundCloud anymore because I know it's dead. But after he uploads it on SoundCloud, after a week or so, he'll either... I think his newest track has never been put on Apple Music or Spotify or anything, but he'll wait a couple weeks to put it on Apple Music and Spotify, and he doesn't upload the audio to YouTube. He just auto-generates it. You know those Lil Pump, like, artist topic channels that don't get near the algorithm doesn't push those, because they're like bot channels that just auto-generate when an artist releases a song. Those don't get near the push from the algorithm. They don't have... The comments are now disabled on artist topic channels. I don't even think YouTube makes new artist topic channels. People don't get notified about them. The only way to find those tracks is if you go out of your way and search them up yourself. Now, that is why none of... And Lil Pump just... I don't know if he even has a marketing team. From what I've heard, he was dropped by his label, so he is now independent. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what I've been told, that's what I've heard. And that would make sense, because if he does have a management team, if he does have people marketing for him, they don't know what the hell they're doing, because he could have skyrocketed back into fame with the whole Trump situation, but he squandered it. He waited till after the election to make his big MAGA pimpin' Lil Pimp whatever song that he made that was complete trash. He waited too long for that. Let out there that he didn't even vote, and he could have saved it. He could have went on Instagrams like, Ashgady! You know I don't fuck with Trump. You know I was just trolling him. You know I was just trolling him trying to get up on stage. Fuck Donald Trump. He's a racist. He could have saved himself. He could have said, oh yeah, I was just trolling Donald Trump. But no, he never did that. He never did that. He completely wasted that opportunity. And if we look, some of the other Instagram stunts he's been pulling, it's so obvious. Like, he used to have a little bit of finesse with it, but now it is so obvious he's just begging for attention. Like, I remember when he had painted his fingernails and toenails, that got him no attention. He previewed some punk rock song that I'm sure he's never gonna release. He probably only made that just to stir shit up. Especially when he drops that Juice WRLD bar, which, yes, got him some attention, but it was all negative. And then, since then, he hasn't really done a whole lot in terms of attention seeking, apart from the whole Trump escapade that he went on. And then most recently, he tried to stir up attention by wearing his chain around his forehead. And he's like, this is how I'm rocking chains now. Nobody copy this. And it got him zero attention. None. I have not seen the first Twitter post about this. Because at least up until this point, every time you do something stupid like this, it would at least get a little bit of Twitter clout. But this didn't even get him that. No. And he also colored his dreads back to the way they were back in 2017 when he was making songs like Flex Like Ooh, Boss, Gucci Gang, the old Lil Pump, and a lot of his fans have been saying they want Old Pump back. Old Pump was so much better. We like Old Pump. Bring back Old Pump. That's not gonna save him. Because Lil Pimp, Big MAGA Steppin', his Donald Trump song did kind of bring back the energy of his old Pump sound, but it just not good. This wasn't good. He did, however, drop a song with that Russian rapper that made that Ice song. I can't think of the name. The song is called What the Fuck. I can't think of the artist's name, but Lil Pump features on Lil Pump has a song with him, and Lil Pump actually snaps on that track. You know, it's kind of frustrating because, like, songs like I Shine and that song, Pump just fucking snaps. Okay? Like, he could legitimately be a good rapper, but he's just become so obsessed with playing into the gimmick that it became a meme for Lil Pump being an idiot, and he's playing into that, like, oh, I'm stupid, look at me, I'm stupid, ooh. He basically's played into that so much that it's not funny anymore. He's almost become like a one-trick pony, like 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine found out that if he just comes out here dissing everyone, it gets him attention. But people are tired of it. Same with Lil Pump. He's been acting like the town idiot for so long that no one really cares. And I don't care if you if you think new Pump is better or you want the old Pump back. None of it's gonna save him because Lil Pump and that whole, not just Pump, but that whole sound, that whole SoundCloud ignorant era of music just aged like milk. Lil Pump's music has had zero longevity. Lil Pump could start making songs like Boss and all his old tracks again. He could bring that sound back, but it will not. It just won't save him. His newer music is not good. His older music was good for its time, but it had zero longevity. And a prime example of this is Smoke Perp. Smoke Perp sort of changed his style up for a couple years and everyone was saying, we want old Smoke Perp back. We want this SoundCloud era Smoke Perp back. And he brought that version of Smoke Perp back on Florida Jit. And that album was one of the biggest flops. It sold under 5K first week and nobody liked that album. It had maybe one or two tracks that seemed nice, but it's just, It's just a sound of music that was trendy for its time but had zero longevity. And unless Lil Pump can just really work and master making legitimately good music, I don't think Lil Pump can make a comeback. Again, we can't really say he's fallen off yet, as he just hasn't really released any music. But unless he comes back, if he comes back making the style of music that we saw in Harvard Dropout, it will flop. If he brings back old Pump, which everyone loves, it will more than likely flop because that's just the sound of music that no one likes anymore. It's just dead. Kind of like how emo rap was really big back in 2018, 2019, but now the Lil Peep sound of emo rap has kind of died out. That's why you see artists like Jumex struggling so much, because he blew up as that type of emo rapper and no one really listens to that. It's not a trending type of music anymore. So unless Lil Pump makes drastic changes with his music, I really don't see Lil Pump making a comeback. And yeah, that just about wraps up this video. Peace.